Mortal Kombat! Excellent. Raiden. Hey, my little TCL Scorpion 72. I'm going to be doing a review of the Toys R Us exclusive Raiden from Mortal Kombat X video game by Mezco. This figure is making its waves now in Toys R Us. It was first offered at San Diego Comic-Con this past July. This is the glow-in-the-dark version of Raiden. The regular version of Raiden is already out there. I'm still waiting for mine, believe it or not. So I might have to find another way of tracking it down and getting my hands on the first three before it's too late. But anyways, we're going to review the glow-in-the-dark Raiden exclusive from Mezco. So, window box packaging, or window packaging I should say, and on the box. On the back here we have the same figure, just in the regular version, showing you all his colors and stuff. It basically comes with the same accessories as far as I can see, which is lightning hands, regular hands, and the lightning ball. So, without further ado, let's take a look at Raiden and see what he's all about. Ready, fight! Alright, so here we have Raiden out of the package. So, as you can see, he's all in this like very kind of translucent like green. He also is still detailed, like all his lines and everything from the sculpt is still there. As I said, changeable hands. Kind of just before time, I was just trying on one. You have his lightning hands. So here's a shot. Here's his light hands. Oh yes, his hat. His hat's removable. The thing is, it's kind of sticky when you first stick him on the package. Once you remove the hat, it's kind of loose. So just beware of that. So the Elder God Raiden. This guy's been around from the beginning of Mortal Kombat. He's been a contender. Now he, got to godlike status and everything. So now he's the Elder God in the Mortal Kombat X series. He comes with, as I mentioned earlier, this little lightning ball. There's a little peg in here, and the lightning ball fits right in there. And then you have him holding the lightning, or a lightning ball that you can throw at his opponents. Now, changeable hands include these about to shock you lightning hands, and of course you have the lightning hands, and then you have another pair of hands which are, oops, see, there is his hats coming off again. These are opening hands. Now the opening hands don't have a peg in it, so you can't put the lightning ball. The lightning ball only fits in the right hand because that's where the peg is. So if we want, we can have them with two hands ready to shock, like if he's got that shocking pose type thing, or that the have those of you remember he just kept doing that. That was one of the cheap moves that some of my friends would do. They just keep doing that move to just knock you all the way to the other end of the screen, which is pretty cool. Annoying sometimes, but still pretty cool. Articulation. I'm gonna remove the hat for this part. He's on the ball joint, the head. Ball jointed shoulders, go forward, backwards. There's no swivel at the biceps. There's swivel at the elbow, as on a single joint bend at the elbow. Swivel at the wrist, also articulation at the wrist. Of course, the waist here is, there's swivel at the waist, but no ab crunch. I think that's due to keep the sculpt and the look of the figure, which is pretty cool. It would be cool if they had the ab crunch to get even more poses, but I understand why they didn't. Mine seems to be a little bit loose here at this point, but it still does not go. There is no ab crunch. Has thigh swivel, but thigh swivel, single joint the knee with a little bit of knee swivel, I think. Yeah, a little bit, just due to the posability and the sculpting of the figure. it's hindered on the right side a bit, but on the left side you can see it goes from side to side, so you can swivel there, and you have swivel at the ankle and a bit of ankle rocker. So all in all, it feels very solid. This is actually my first Mezco Mortal Kombat figure that I'm holding, and being a collector of all the other 6-inch metal Mortal Kombat figures, I am quite impressed with this figure, and so far what I've seen too online at the online retailers and all that, it looks like if they keep going the way they're going, they're giving us a vast different array of characters, and we're actually getting like our first female later on, which is Katana and some of the other sorcerers. If Mezco keeps this up, it'll be nice for them to keep going and give us a complete Mortal Kombat line. I think that's lacking for Mortal Kombat fans out there. Alright, so now that I show you the articulation stuff, let's take a look at the main feature and the reason why this figure is exclusive. That would be his glow in the dark feature. So here we have Raiden giving off quite a glow. He's actually a little bit more brighter than this. It's just that it's hard to get him on. I shot the camera and there we go. So this he grows a very, very bright green. So of course, knowing me, and since I said I have all the other Mortal Kombats, I'm going to do a little before and after. So I'm going to do the before and after with the other glow in the dark Raiden. So you can get a little difference here. This one's a little bit taller than him, and we'll probably like his hat's a little bigger. But you can see the sculpting from the figure to the next. These Jakks Pacifics did the last batch of Mortal Kombat figures, and of course had Raiden in it and glow in the dark, and this one has lightning streaks in it. This was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, I think 3 years ago. And here we have a shot of both Raiden side by side. You can see in a different type of light there, because it's really hard to capture these glow in the dark. I didn't think it would be this hard to capture glow in the dark figures, but the Raiden from Jakks Pacific really glows a bright blue, while the other one glows a very bright green. Depending, right now I have underneath a black light, so but without the lights, they're two distinct different type of glow in the dark figures, which are pretty cool. So there you have our little TCLs. This is a look at Raiden from Mortal Kombat X, glow in the dark Raiden. He should be available at Toys R Us and online retailers. Maybe some specialty shops, but mostly Toys R Us because he is a Toys R Us exclusive. So if you've been getting these figures and you want to add glow in the dark Raiden, which seems to be a common theme with Raiden wherever they make him for some reason, which is still cool, then I advise you to pick him up. He's really well done, really solid, and they're doing a great job. I just hope Mezco continues this and give us a little bit of variety of other characters, and characters that never got made too in 6-inch, so that would be really cool to just have them expand the library of these Mortal Kombat characters and some new ones along with the old ones and classic ones too. Alright, so until next time, Scorpion72 telling you, keep playing. Ciao.